Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber. Fly, Ambrosia!
Company.
So, Jill sounds like she, you know, I mean, Clive had that ability to confront his own past and everything that he had done, everything that he regretted. And it sounds like Jill wants the chance to do the exact same thing. Which certainly seems reasonable. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Shit. This way. Up this way. So let's go ahead and make our way through. And you know, she had a great question where it was like, is everything going to be the same as it was in, you know, Martha's Rest where we went? And it's pretty good reason to believe that, yeah, it very well might be, because his mother does still have reach there.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard.
I ain't
Let's
got
talk to the
much,
merchant.
but what's mine is yours, for a price.
Night terrors.
Are you well?
It's just there's such large amounts of money to be, you know, given for the Kestrian roles.
We're going hunting for outlaws.
Let's go ahead and real quick check around. Yep. Got his chest here. Spools of steel silk. Nothing back this way. We will make our way around real quick. Okay, so this is just speak to the villagers, see what's going on. Which, you know, yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard there were 1,000. Word is, Port Isolde's closed their gates to all but the Highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls. What did those knights want, Father?
I told you to stay in the house. Go on.
Oh, there's another one. Goblin coin. What do we got up here?
2 more left to join the garrison this very morning.
So yeah, that really is it. There really isn't much to this town. Which, you know, brings, you know, the... You know, which really further solidifies Clive's point. There's really not anywhere to hide any branded. But it seems like what they're after is the is information regarding the attack on the garrison.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
Oh,
But we need to find out.
I haven't told him what a good boy he is in a while. Good boy. Good boy. Alright. So we've we've spoken with the locals. Now we gotta... Oh, okay, up here. Oh, that one. Alright.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna venture a bet and say that it might be Joshua. That one makes sense to me, or maybe it's Clive's uncle that he was talking about.
Directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
But yeah, you see the people of it's Amber, is the name of the town, but you know they're just hoping to survive. They're hoping to, you know.
See more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
They don't have a stake in this. It's like why would they,
Not going to like it.
you know, sit there and attempt to continue to pledge loyalty to someone who, you know, isn't currently, you know, in power or helping them. Like that one dude said, he was I mean, he was speaking fondly of Clive's father, but you know, he ain't there. She said, shush, they're gonna think we're loyalists, and it's like, yeah, why would you want them to think that? Makes perfect sense. Oh, hello. Four chunks of wyrite. Good deal. Hey, what's up? Who are these guys? Black shields.
More of my mother's men.
It's over.
Good. Any chance to take these guys out, I'll take it. These guys are gonna be like the Thalmor in Skyrim. Like, if I see him, it's on sight. Just keep looking for them. Take as many of them out as we can. Let's see what we got here. More of these guys. Fallen hunters. Man. Pools of steel silk. Spools, not pools. Hell's wrong with me. Is that another? Yep. Another set of black shields. 'Alright. So that's where we're heading next. Do we have to go across the over the bridge, or we can go under it? Good. grab this right quick, whatever this may be.
It's over.
Okay, now I'm not sure what that item was because I just, because I must have picked it up in mid-battle, so I have no idea what it is.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Let's get the spellcaster out of the way. Yeah, Clive seems to really be taking that very personally. That they are kind of appropriating the oath that the shields would have taken and using it for, you know, committing the acts that they're committing. You can tell it because every time they say it, he gets really pissed. Even though he wasn't the Phoenix, and it was his brother Joshua, and you know that had an effect on the way that his mother looked at him, but he still looked at it as, you know, looked at being a shield as a badge of honor. He was proud of it.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
So he says he's found their friends. Does that mean he's found the new hideaway? Does that mean the new hideaway's been found? What exactly does that mean? Or does it mean, you know, that some of the other branded who they've liberated have been found and they're being held there? I'm not sure.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
Why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
So I still, to this moment, cannot remember her name, but is Clive's mother basically did all this? God. Whoa, wait, what was that? Is that a... Is that any equipment? I don't know what that was. Oh, no, I think that was a... I think it said sash. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we'll definitely go with that one. So, they're not even taking them as slaves anymore, they're just killing them. They're just... And I wonder if it's because they know that there's a hit out on the mother crystals, which would effectively rob them of all their power, which would leave the brand with the only power left. So they're just thinking, let's just get rid of them. I would think that's the only logical reason behind this. Now, granted, she is doing this in a really brutal way. Yeah. Which, you know, you really disliked her at the beginning of the story, and she just wasn't... It was just the general overall way that she, like, treated Clive and kind of, like, but, like, you imagine it was because she was just, like, snobby, but this is actually just, like, horrendous.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Now, Clive hasn't really left any... hasn't really led you to believe that he's going to be, like, conflicted about anything he's going to have to do. Like, it's pretty much basically known at this point. Like, he is going to have to stop her. And it's his mother. He doesn't seem to be having any conflicted feelings about that. So you wonder if that is going to become an issue later on, if he's going to have any conflicted feelings about, probably having to kill his mom. But based on just how he was treated his entire life, you almost think that, no, probably not. But you never know, either.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
Oh, how am I to sell my wares?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
So they're not even letting Rosarians back into Rosaria, which... Let's talk to this guy.
You'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Okay. Don't know what any of that means. So where am I heading to now? Port Isolde. Exactly where that dude just told me not to go.
Stay down. finished.
Jesus. Alright, that was a sick combo. I like that. Man, this looks really good. Mechanics seem to get there, like the water seems to get a little bit like finicky, but it generally looks pretty good. Like you can even see like the difference in how it looks like when, like, you know, Torgal's legs are submitted in, or submerged in the water. Yeah, they did an awesome job on the visuals of this. It looks freaking phenomenal. Okay. Doesn't look like there's much else over here, so let's go ahead and continue on. God damn it.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. We should start with the main gate and see where that gets us.
Can't go in that way. This city does look really cool. I'm really stoked to kind of look around there. I was really hoping to get a better look inside the capital city when we were up there with Sid, but we really just stayed in that one building before we went and went after the Mother Crystal, so I didn't get to check it out very much. Hopefully that'll open up later on in the game, because right now no fast travel is really available. Oh, got another chest. Nope. Sharp fangs. There's something. I don't know what. Ooh. Yeah. That's crap. More sharp fangs.
It's over.
Either way, doing a little bit more combat would probably benefit me, because I assume it's been a little too easy up to this point. At least since the last boss, I have to imagine that there's probably something. It's going to be a little more difficult coming up. So let's go ahead and get these random encounters in while we can.
Stay down.
Boom, there's another obelisk.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy. Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh,
Fuck off! Hang it, chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.